everybody? Johnny B, Learn Pro Recording. Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. It's going to be amazing today. We're having a good time. Hey, listen, a couple of things coming up. Man, we've had a band in all this week, dude, and they are awesome. They're amazing. I can't wait for the project to be done so that I can share it with you guys. I can't really tell you who it is just yet. They wanted me to wait until they got done. They got another week. They're finishing up guitars today. We did drums last week. They finished up guitars. They're finishing up guitars today, and then next week, all throughout the whole week, they're going to be cutting vocals, bass and vocals. Bass shouldn't take, but a couple of days, and then they're going to get on the vocals. But man, this project is pretty cool. The producers, you guys know who the producer is. I'll just tell you that. So hopefully next week, hopefully by this time next week, I'm gonna be able to share some of that stuff with you. So good looking out on that, man. It's gonna be fun. Hey, dude, the course, woo! The course is coming. I'm trying to get it out the first week of March, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the course has been woo. The course has been rough, man. I was thinking, I'm thinking, oh, dude, I just got to write some stuff down, show a couple of pictures, maybe a couple of videos. No, dude, this stuff gets deep. It gets crazy, man. It's just, it's very cool. Let me just say that I'm on the downside. I've got the majority of it filmed and placed and ready to go. The homework is all created and put there for you to download. There's gonna be some really cool stuff. Honestly, the coolest part about this program is that it's gonna be affordable. I'm not trying to make a crap ton of money. I'm just trying to pay for hosting the program for you. That's all. I'm not trying to get rich. That ain't it at all, man. It's just to help offset the cost of hosting all of this stuff. So hopefully you guys are gonna love it. Man, it's been a lot of work, dude, but I've had a great time doing it. I've actually learned some things that I wasn't really aware of by having to, doing my research for, say, compressors. I was like, oh, really? I didn't know that. It's just, I always just get in there and twist knobs and stuff. So, I mean, that's what we all do, right? Yes, that's what we all do. Hey, listen, today, man, I've got a drummer coming in. So what I want to do is I'm going to take this camera and I've got a fisheye lens I'm going to put on it. I'm just going to post y'all up in there. Y'all can watch me mic up the drum kit. Yeah, it's kind of boring, but it might be fun. Somebody might want to enjoy seeing that. So I'm going to do that right after this little intro video. So I'm going to get to it. But it's going to be fun, man. I got the Ludwig drum kit set up already in the room. So I just got to put some mics around it and come back in here and do some patching and stuff. So that might be interesting to somebody. You never know. Y'all might want to look at that. So that's what's going to be the content for today. I just want to reach out and talk to you a little bit and let you know what's been going on and what's coming up. We got some really cool stuff coming up next month. We got some cool stuff. Well, the course will be out next month. I'm trying to get it out for Mardi Gras, but we'll have to see what happens with that. So, speaking of Mardi Gras, it's back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have parades in New Orleans. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have fun. It's been about 2 years since they had a parade in New Orleans. So, everybody's excited about that one. And, we're all going to celebrate in our own way. So get ready for that. It's going to be fun. So, hey, but man, one thing this week, we had the Rams of Los Angeles won their Super Bowl. So, congrats to those guys. Sorry, I'm still a Saints fan. I'm not moving. I was rooting for Joe Burrow. I got to be honest. Joe comes from the alma mater. So I had to go with Joe. But he did a great job, by the way. He just wasn't quite good enough. The Rams look good. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. I think what I enjoyed more was the halftime show. Really, honestly, I mean, West Coast rap, West Coast hip hop. Come on, Dr. Dre, give it to us. That was amazing. That was a really good show. I really appreciated that. And things are growing, man. Things are going on. We got some cool stuff coming up. I can't really talk again. I don't know why I bring these up, man. I don't know why I even talk about them like this, because I can't say anything. I just give y'all the idea, like, ooh, we got some cool stuff. No, we got some really exciting news coming in the next few weeks. I'm having a meeting tomorrow. Actually, I'm having a meeting with someone, and we'll know after tomorrow. I will know what's going to happen with the growth process. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We're growing again, and it's going to be amazing. This honestly is one of the greatest gigs, one of the greatest jobs ever. I honestly don't think I could do anything else. I honestly don't think I could work on. I honestly don't think I do anything else for work. This is just me. This has always been me. It's always been the way that I do things. Hopefully you guys kind of understand what I'm saying when I say this, that if you do something that you love to do for work, it ain't work. It's not a job for sure. I mean, I just love this stuff. And whatever you guys do, whatever you guys that are watching me right now, whatever it is you do, you should be loving it. If you're not loving it, dude, hashtag quit your day job. Seriously. Seriously think about doing something that you love to do, and then you just have a great life. Is so much better. Life is so much easier, so less stressful. I mean, you're loving what you do and you're doing what you love, and it's amazing. So Audio Engineering 101 is coming. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully that kicks you guys into being able to do what I do for a living. Hopefully it kicks you guys up and gets you going on that. Hopefully it motivates you and encourages you that yes, you can do this. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, if I can do this, anyone can do this. Seriously. This is amazing. And I'm going to be giving you guys the tools and the knowledge and the experience that you require to maybe quit your day job and come over to the I don't want to say the dark side. This is great. But come over to our side. This will be fun. Leave the day job. Come on over. Come hang out. So anything coming up that you guys need to ask me about, look, you guys can reach out and ask me anything. I'm going to put a link right here, info@learnprorecording.com. Reach out. Again, you send it straight to me, Donnie B, info@learnprorecording.com, and ask. I'm here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do kind of right now, what I want you to do is click down below. I'm going to put a link down below. I'm going to give you some free stuff, of course. Of course I'm giving free stuff. Got some cool stuff I'm going to be giving away today. But you're going to have to click the link down below to get your free stuff. Come check out learnprorecording.com, the website. Right there on the front page, there's a big blue button. Sign up. When you sign up, you get a publication called, I think right now the thing on there is the 3 things you should consider before starting your own studio business. And it's just a quick guide to help you, quick guide checklist to help you understand that, hey, you might want to know about this before you go do this. And it's one of these things. It's like a 3-step program that kind of gets you going on starting your own studio business, starting your own audio engineering business, your own production business, your own producing business, create digital content business. What if you wanted to open a podcast studio? Dude, those are huge right now. Podcast studios are amazing, and it's so simple. It's so easy, and you'll probably end up making more money than you're making at your day job, unless you're unless you make a crap ton of money. Who knows? I'm not unhappy not making a crap ton. I'm just happy not having a real job. Not having to go to a place that I hate every day. Having to get in the car and drive 45 minutes to go to a place that I hate every day. I'm just really thankful for that, man. I'm really happy that I don't have to do that stuff. So for me, it works. This may not work for everyone. For me, it works. And hopefully it's going to work for you. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to go turn this over to the drum setup. Hopefully you guys like that. If you don't, let me know. Hey, if you don't, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Hey, that sucked, bro. Don't ever do that again. Whatever, I can handle it. Or hey, that was great. Do it again next week. And then we'll do it again next week. So whatever, man. Y'all comment. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how your life is going. Let me know how things are going. COVID's kind of on the downside right now, so we're excited. We may be able to take our mask off here in the next few weeks, and everybody's super excited about that. And we can actually have more people in the studio. We've been limited to how many people we could have in the room. We've been limited to we had a limit on how many people we could actually have in the studio at the same time. That's all. Those mandates are going to be lifted here in the next few weeks. So it's coming. We're excited about it, and everybody's been being safe and being healthy, and it's a cool day, man. Everybody's doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing well too. So I'm excited to be here with you. I'm excited that you're coming over to hang out with me at Learn Pro Recording. So good looking out, man, and have a great week, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, let's make music make you damn money. That's how we want to live life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna turn it over to the guy now that's gonna be setting up the drums, which is, he kind of looks like me, but no, it's me, dude. Come on, let's go in there and set up some drums, man. What do you say? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out with me on the podcast here all day. I don't even know if we want to call this a podcast. I'm not really like interviewing people, and I don't know. You guys let again in the comments, man. Let me know if you think this is a podcast or just we're just hanging out. I'm just talking to you and whatever, man. Let me know how it's going. Let me know how your life is. Let me know how your mom and them are. You know what I'm saying? So hey, appreciate you hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching me set up some microphones on a drum kit, and we'll see you during the week on the blog post. Have a great week, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Donnie B, and I'm out of here. Peace. Hey y'all, Donnie B, Learn Pro Recording. What's up, everybody? Hey man, y'all gonna help me set up some mics on these drums, huh? So I'm not gonna spend too much time showing you stuff. I'm just gonna let y'all look, see what I do and how I do it. I've already got the stands kind of placed where I want them, you know. I've already got the mics picked out. I'll share with you today the track sheet. I'll make it downloadable or something. All right. The track sheet from today. It's just a basic drum setup. I'm not really sure. They didn't really advance too much stuff. They didn't say, oh, I need this, I need that. They just kind of said, oh, we're doing drums today. So I'm just kind of gonna place things real quick in case the drummer's gonna come in and change things. He might come in and want to reset his drums or something, you know, change the kit and how it's set up. I'm just going to plug things in where they belong real quick. I will show you this though. This is pretty cool. This is a homemade sub kick mic. It's pretty cool. This thing's pretty amazing. If you guys haven't, if you guys don't have a sub kick, it's one of those things that, man, because it moves so slow, it only picks up the low frequencies off the kick drum head here, which is pretty neat. You know, it kind of, we use the one mic to collect the slappy stuff of the beater hitting the head, and then we use this other mic. We use the sub kick mic to get the low frequencies off of it. Here's an old ass SM58. I'm gonna put on I make this a room mic. We call it a mono room. And basically just, I'm gonna crank this up really loud and then compress it so it doesn't peak. And I just kind of point it at the kick drum down low like this, about 3 feet away from the front of the drums. In case you guys can see, this lens really distorts everything pretty good. It's a fisheye lens, but I wanted you to be able to see the whole room at the same time. I don't even know which one to plug this into. Here's the track sheet, in case you guys care. We'll make this number 13. Number 9. No, number 13, dude. Okay. Let's go with I did a really, what did I do? Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. This is kind of I don't know if y'all can see this, man. I kind of duct tape a couple of the mics together. This is a Turner 512 and an Audix i5 that's going to be on the snare. I'm just trying it. You know, this is kind of a cool thing. This drum session's not like super, I don't want to say it's not important, because every session's important, right? I'm just saying that sometimes it's some are, you know, just a demo, or just, you know, because the guy's trying to make a song for his grandma or something. I don't know, who knows, but whatever. But you know, I'm just trying some cool stuff just to see what's up, you know. Not saying it's not important, because every session's important, right? Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you know. All right, so there's that one. That's snare drum number 2. Go ahead and put that into, what number is that? That's number 4. Put that one into number 4. This one will be snare drum top number 1. The Audix is number 1 and the Turner is number 2. So there we go on that. Just see what happens on that one. You know, we might change it. You never know. See how it sounds when we get inside the room. All right, snare bottom. I'm gonna use a SM98. Is that what this is? Oh, SM96. Sorry, 2 less. I'm gonna try this on the bottom of the snare. I've never tried it, so again, it's another one of these things that I'm just trying out for the first time. You know. Did I not get I guess I didn't get a cable for that one. I usually lay my cables out in advance because I can, and I do, you know. So there you go. So let's try this cable on that one. See what happens. See how it comes out. It's always, drums are always fun to mic up because it's always something different, always something cool. You know, we can experiment with things, try different things we never tried before. Try new things, try old things. Hey man, how was lunch?
Solid, solid.
There you go.
Dreaming about coffee right now. So.
There you go. Well, there's plenty in there for you, man.
Oh, beautiful. Is this your kit?
It's one of them, yeah.
Cool.
So snare bottom goes in there. Gonna use an SM81 on the hi-hat today. It's a small diaphragm condenser, and we'll pad it 10 dB just in case. And I've got the center roll off. I think the center roll off is not really sure what the specs are. Looks like it's maybe 60 down, so we'll see how that comes out. All right, thanks for hanging out with me all this time, guys. It's fun. I know this part's really boring. You know, it can be, but for me, this is the fun stuff, man. Because I get to choose the mic and choose the preamp, figure out which one's going to work out and which one's not. Hi-hat. Let's put the first mic on the first tom. Oh, this is an EV320, the black one. I'm not a fan of the RE20 by EV. Even though they're pretty cool, I think these are better for what I use them for here, say on the toms. You know? Again, it's the EV320. It's got this cool little switch that you can switch the it kind of dips just the middles, and it leaves the high frequencies and low frequencies there. It just kind of dips a little bit in the middle, which kind of helps out on these toms. And it does something, you know. I don't know. I'm also a big fan of SM57s on the toms. I'm not really that fancy. No reason to get all fancy with expensive condenser mics and things that drummers are going to hit with their sticks. We bought last year I bought a Sennheiser 441U. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that one. The Tom Petty type vocal mic. But first day I used it. Brand new, just took it out the box. First day I used it. Put it on the snare drum, the drummer smacked it with a stick. Put a big old dent right in the front of it. Brand new mic. Not gonna say I was disappointed, you know, but I was disappointed. This is a the Rode NT4. It's already set up on an XY stereo, which is pretty cool. I like to use it. I like to use it for quick overheads, like what I'm doing right here. Quick overhead mic. And I'll face it towards me. That way it'll be proper left and right. Hey, this is always a fun question to ask of everyone. And leave this in the comments and let me know what you think. When you're setting up stereo overheads or stereo rooms for the drummer, do you do it drummer perspective left and right, or do you do it audience perspective left and right? Let me know in the comments below. That'd be great. It'd be fun to see what kind of. I'm assuming we're going to get 50% one way and 50% the other. I think half of us will do it one way and half of us will do it the other way. But y'all let me know. Let me know in the comments, do you do drummer perspective or audience perspective in this area? You know, this is always a fun question. I like to ask fun questions about stuff like this, so it's kind of cool. Where does this one go? Let's see. Overhead 9 and 10. There we go, 9 and 10. So this is the left. This will be number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Where's that come from? Oh, what's the name of that movie? 1991, the year punk broke. The story of Nirvana. That's where that comes from. Now, if y'all remember that movie, it played on VH1 for like 14 years. You know, somebody trying to make a little extra on Nirvana. You know, it was a filmmaker had like followed around Dinosaur Jr. and those guys, and Nirvana happened to be the opening act on that tour. And then that guy ended up like focusing his camera on Nirvana because he saw something special with him, which turned into a pretty good movie, actually. Yeah, I was fortunate that I got to work on the mix on that when I was in school, actually, and post-production stuff. That was a great project to work on as a student. Okay, a couple of room mics now. Let's just do that. The room mics are going to be awesome. Check these out. I was going to use the fat heads. That's what I'm going to use. The ribbons. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the ribbons. Dude, these are the fat heads. I mean, y'all could tell. These are the ones with these have the Lindahl transformers in them, and they're black. They make another set that's kind of brownish. A little bit different. Those sound a little bit different to me. This was the originals. The original fat heads from 15, 20 years ago, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to know that I've had microphones for, well, shit, one microphone I got over there I've had for, I bought it in 1976. So, there you go. I still use it. Actually, this one right here. Y'all can see that, right? That's that SM58, the vintage. We call it the vintage 58 because it's definitely vintage. And it's got something about it that just makes it awesome as well. That I don't know, something about the circuits, man, back in the day that were different. They're different now. I mean, I've got SM58s that. I've got SM58s from today, and they're different, man. They are certainly different. They sound different. They act different. They feel different. They definitely sound different. But, I don't know, something about that dented up 58 from 1976 that does something special to for the mono room. That's something with the distortion. It's still a great vocal mic. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've used it plenty of times on, you know, live gigs as a handheld vocal mic on a stage, and there's nothing wrong with it. All right, last mic, and then we'll get up. I'll be moving the camera in there so we get to do the patching. You know, I'm gonna do some patching on the patch bay. I guess obviously that's where you do patches, but you know. I'm not really gonna measure out I'm not really gonna measure out like the overheads and I mean the room mics. You know, I just kind of eyeball it. Just kind of see where we're at. See if it's kind of pointed at the snare drum this way, and then make sure this one's pointed at the snare drum this way. All right, so it looks like I got my mics pretty much set up. So what I want to do now is I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna move the camera into the other room, and I'll start it back up again. I'll piece these together in software. I'll edit these together at the on the other side, so you guys won't notice a break. But okay, guys, I'm back. That didn't take long, did it? Told you. There's not that many patches we have to do, so let me get over here and do this patching. There's not a whole lot. Here's the track sheet. Maybe you can kind of see where we're going to be patching stuff, or whatever. I got notes all over there. I've made notes all over it, so no big deal. Patching's pretty easy in this studio. Everything's kind of already set and ready to go, and a lot of the stuff's normaled. A lot of the stuff today we're going to be just on the console, so no big deal. But kick in one is going to the 1081.1 mic pre. Out of the 1081.1, we're going to actually put the 211.76, this one. I'll turn it on. And then channel 1 and Pro Tools. And then we'll come out of channel 1 and Pro Tools onto channel 4. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to give him Overall Drums. So line 2, which is the sub kick, is going to go to the next 1081. No compression on that. I'm not really afraid of compressing on the way in. I just don't compress that one. That's just one I never really compress it. If I do feel like I need compression on it, I will add it in the box in console, because we use Apollos. We use Universal Audio Apollos for this stuff. The next one's on the 1073, which is a snare top. 1073 number 1, no compression on that. Just into number 3. Number 4 is the snare top 2. It's going to be in 1081 number 2, or 1073, I'm sorry. 1073 number 2, and into number 4. Then we have the console. Rack tom is 7. Going into the, it says SSL on the patch bay, but it's actually an Audient ASP 800 mic pre. I like that on the toms because it's got this, it's got an extra, what do they call it? They call it the MOSFET drive and the magnetic drive. It's pretty cool. It's like a harmonic. I think one's a second harmonic, the other one's a third harmonic. That you can like send back into the gain structure. So you send a harmonic back in. It's kind of like the SSL VHD. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. Channel 9 is in the 3. Channel 10's into 4. Out. 9 and 10 in. Those are the overheads, and then those we're going to send to 7 and 8. Just as an overall drum mix back to the drummer. The only other thing we got is the room mic, the mono room mic. That is in channel 13, if you guys remember that. Channel 13 going to SSL number 5, out of SSL number 5 into the 1176, out of the 1176 into, that connection feels weird, into Pro Tools number 13. So that's pretty much it, man, on the patching. You can see this patch bay is not as full as sometimes when we do this stuff. Sometimes it's just so, sometimes we actually run out of patch cables. Not really. I mean, we have plenty, but you know, we use a lot of them. So anyway, let me get the computer over here and see if you guys can see what I do with the. Oh, one thing, you can watch this part. This is fun. I'm gonna monitor on the console today. So one of the things I'm gonna do, let me back this camera up a little bit. Excuse the camera movement while we do this. Let me put the camera like right here, see if I can do that. All right, I'm gonna take a piece of tape. What do y'all think? Orange or pink? Let's use pink. Let's go ahead and use the pink tape today. That's fun. It's Sunday, man. We do what we want. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm gonna monitor on the console today. So what this means is that I gotta have I gotta write stuff down because this is strictly an analog console. This has nothing to do with this console doesn't control anything except my audio, and that's kind of why I like it, because it doesn't control anything. It's all about my audio. You know what I mean? So I got the 1081s are in there. I got to put some labels on those. Okay, the 1073s are in there. Got to put some labels on those, and then definitely a label on this ASP 800. Put that, and then I'll put another couple over here for my my kick drum, kick in, and my mono room. Kick in, mono room. All right, so the 1081s are the kick in, and the sub kick. It's best to write stuff down. Snare top 1 and snare top 2. And then over here I've got rack, floor, overhead left, overhead right, room, mono room. All right, so those two definitely need phantom power. I'll put phantom on there. I think snare top 2, no. The snare bottom requires phantom, which on channel 5, which is here. And then we use so we're on the console on channel 5. Let me put these labels up before I forget. I got the kick in here and the mono room here. Okay, then we come over here and I'm gonna go ahead and label the channels. Kick in, sub kick, snare top 1, snare top 2, snare bottom. You guys are having fun with this, right? Hat, rack, floor, overhead left, overhead right, room left, room right, and mono room. There you go. Okay, so room left and room right, pan those, overhead left, rack and floor, pan those. I always pan my snares and my hi-hat a little bit to the left of the drummer. All right, so the hat is actually it's on channel 6. That one's on channel 5. We have a matrix up here. I don't know if you guys can see that. We basically can route and say which bus that goes to. This is a 16 bus console, so the 16 buses go into Pro Tools. I can route this 16 buses to any of the 16 inputs. I can route any channel into any of the 16 buses. So like if I had all my drums, I could route them to all. If I just wanted to mix my drums here on the way in, I could do that. Just route everything to 1 and 2, pan everything coming in and just, you know, mix along the way to the input and only record a 2-channel, a 2-channel of drums, you know, like they did back in the day. So, what else do we need? Oh, those are all in there. 11 and 12 are also, these do not get phantom because they're ribbons. 11 and 12, and I just routed those to, on the matrix, to 11 and 12 on the bus, so they'll go into Pro Tools on, we're actually using Pro Tools today too, so those are actually going to go on to 11 and 12 Pro Tools. So now we can set up the session. Let me see if I could just move the camera over here. I don't want to plug in, we don't need to plug in a microphone. I mean, we don't need to plug in the computer into the thing. I'll just show you the screen while I do this. It should be fairly set up. Let me get over here and put this where you guys can see it. All right, basically I got kick in, sub kick, snare top 1, snare top 2, snare bottom, hat, rack, floor, ride. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the snares out, the snare verb, and I'll put it, just so we can hear it on the way in, you know, just so we can hear what, make the drummer feel good about stuff that he's doing. I'm just gonna route it to, I'll take the output of an arbitrary Pro Tools output, it doesn't matter. I just take out 23 and 24 out and run it to the stereo effects return. So that way we can enjoy some reverb, okay? And I'll write this down. Snare verb. Okay, I can just put that in the mix so we can actually hear it. So the snare verb will come out 23, 24. Oh, it looks like my I/O's not set up. Let me set that up real quick. Can you guys see the screen okay? I guess. Okay. Let me just do a default on that, a default on that, a default on the inputs. There we go. That should do it. All right. So here we got inputs 1 through 5, outputs 1 through 5. What the hell? All right. I kind of hate this stuff, man, with Pro Tools. Yeah, but I'm talking shit about you. You're right. I absolutely am. Because you kind of, y'all know you suck. Damn. Output 3. All right. Output 4. I know I could do them all together, but I'm just checking to make sure that I get it. There we go. So that's working. All right. So let's send this out 23, 24. And that's routed to the stereo effects return on the console. That's just so we can hear it. All right. So from here down to here, we've got 6 through 11, and then the 2 rooms are, we don't need this. I'm gonna hide that one. We don't really need this either. I'll just leave that there as the overhead. I'll send that to 23 and 24 as well. So just in case I want to add a little bit of that, I can actually turn that all the way down. We don't really need, I can actually run it there if I need to. All right, so the rooms through the mono room or the mono trash is 13. Oh no, it's actually where's my sheet? My track sheet. This is where track sheets really come in handy. And you know what I'm gonna do for y'all today? I'm gonna make this downloadable. I'm gonna make a PDF downloadable, and I'm also gonna make a numbers version. I think, you know what, I think I might have a what do they call it, Google Sheets. I might have one of those made of this too. So let me see if I got that. I'm gonna make them all available today though, just for you guys. All right. So 11, 12. Huh. Oh yeah, I see. I got a ride in here. I don't need that. Let me get rid of that one. Floor tom, overhead, room. Okay. Let's go from the floor tom. All right. We'll make the overheads. will be 9 and 10 instead of 11 and 12 input, and also 9 and 10 output, and then we'll make these 11 through 13. Okay, 11 through 13, and then 11 through 13. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are set. We are ready. All we need now is a drummer. These guys are a little bit late, I guess. We'll just let me go see if they might be here. I don't really. Today's Sunday, so we don't really have a receptionist. So anyway, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out. Let me do this. Let me move this camera up here so see if you guys can see me. There we go. How's that? Y'all can see me? This lens really distorts like so much. It makes me look like a giant when I'm standing like right here. It makes me look really big, right? No. So hey, listen. I'm gonna make this track sheet available, a blank track sheet, so you guys can use this. This comes in so handy when you're trying to do this kind of stuff, especially if you got an analog console, you're trying to write a bunch of stuff down. This is, like I said, it's actually in the computer, so you can actually type your stuff in, you can change it, whatever. But you can see what I did, man, is I just go in and mark stuff off and write down with a pen, whatever, you know, old school. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I know this was a long one, and I'm really glad you guys got to hang out and watch this stuff, but it's a lot of fun, man. We just have a good time with it. All right, so look for this thing. The track sheet is going to be available. I'll make it available as a download for you. So we're gonna record some drums today. Hey, y'all have a great week. I'll talk to you Wednesday, Thursday on the blog post. All right. So y'all have a good week. We'll talk to you soon. Donnie B, I'm out here. Peace.